question here, or the way we use threshold here, is it is the minimal stimulus necessary to give me a response, or to give me the action. What is the least amount of stimulus do I need to trigger a response? We know there's some level, right? But what's the least? Now this one is going to be, since we say it's a threshold potential, this is going to be, have units the same as this, and the same as this. It is some threshold value of electricity that if we reach, we're going to get an action potential. And let me give you that number. That number is minus 55 millivolts. Now, what did I just say? I said that at the axon hillock, if that axon hillock ever reaches a threshold potential of minus 55 millivolts, now is that depolarizing or hyperpolarizing? Depolarizing, right? We're starting, what's it starting at?
Minus 70.
And this is less negative or more negative? Less negative.
Less negative.
So that's depolarizing. So that now we can say that if the axon hillock is ever depolarized, now it's going to stay at rest unless there's a stimulus, right? But if there's a stimulus, it could cause it to get depolarized. And if it gets depolarized to minus 55, it's going to say, hey, that stimulus is pretty important. Let's send the signal down the axon here, all the way to the terminals and release a neurotransmitter. You with me on that? So it's deciding, if you will, look, what if at the axon hillock, so this is where this is happening, right? So this is a hillock threshold potential because it is happening at the axon hillock. What if we have a stimulus, we get depolarized at the axon hillock to minus 60. That's as strong as we get. That's depolarizing, right? Did we reach threshold? No. So do you get an action potential? No. You either get one or you don't. Action potentials are what we call all or none. It's not like you get a weak action potential or strong action potential. I told you the value of it. It's always this. All right, so you guys are good with that, that you need a stimulus strong enough so that when it causes the axon to get depolarized, or not the axon, but the neuron to get depolarized, if the axon hillock is depolarized to at least minus 55, or more, minus 50, minus 40, minus 30, whatever, it will generate an action potential and you'll get a response. And the response here is the release of a neurotransmitter. Okay. Everybody's good with that?
So you said, what did you say about 60? Did it reach 65?
If it just got to minus 60, nothing would happen. Because it's not at the point at which the hillock's going to say it's worth worrying about. Okay?